Katie, Elon Musk, the rebel. Yeah, I know this turned you on quite a bit.
Totally.
Yeah. So he's taken over Twitter, turned it to X, brought in a new revenue model because he says he needs to save the company, and the advertisers are all pulling away because they don't want to be associated with far-right content. And then in a room full of very well-established business people, he said, don't blackmail me, go f*** yourself. Did you hear what I said? Go f*** yourself.
Oh, golly.
Let's talk about that.
Just so exciting, and so exciting at so many levels. Because the guy interviewing him was trying to protect Elon and even trying to say, but you see, your business model does require these people, doesn't it, Elon? And Elon was like, f*** 'em. And the guy who was trying to help him as a friend, and Elon was having none of it, so he was like, I'm done with these people.
I mean, he even went, fuck you, he said, are you here, Bob, as in
Disney.
head of Disney. So he even called
him out by name. A guy, can you imagine the head of Disney, how his life is?
Yeah.
Like, only minions. Yes, Bob, no, Bob, oh, blow me, Bob, and he just goes, Bob, I hope you're listening, you. Like, Bob would never have known that in his life. Not for 20 years, 40 years will Bob have known that. And Elon called it on a stage.
But that's so risky, isn't it?
It was so, but maybe that's him.
Or is that why everyone loves him?
Yes, living his life on the high wire between ultimate disaster and ultimate failure and ultimate triumph. You know, spaceships, rockets that launch themselves and come back to Earth again and just disintegrate into the stars according to plan by Elon, of course, all planned, because he knows what he's doing. I loved it. He's got the woman in the room that he employed to be CEO of the organisation to sell advertising. She sat in the seats. She's briefed Elon on what she wants him to say. And he sits on the stage and goes, go f*** yourself.
Wow.
I was like, it's the hottest thing I ever saw. It's so masculine. Like, it's beyond masculine. You know, there's Andrew Tate, masculinity. You have a certain masculinity, but we don't want to talk about it, so we don't want to, blow smoke up your... Elon Musk that day, so masculine. Like, I would blow down at the altar of Elon Musk any day. It's not he's not ever asked for that. And I don't know that I would be particularly his cup of tea.
Should we put this out as a campaign?
Yeah, say, look, listen, we know
Musk?
a slight transsexual-looking, horse-faced old bag from the UK. She is offering to blow you, Elon. What do you say? Just try it. Yeah, if you have people
We'll tweet that.
Tweet it. Let Elon know that I am totally willing to blow him any day of the week. No charge.
Right.
I think that's a bargain. Mostly just because of his masculine thing. It was just... But away from the sexual side of things, also just really restorative if you know the power of the advertisers, so at LBC, where I used to have a show, the way people got rid of me from that radio show was to go to the advertisers and get the advertisers to pull. So knowing someone just says, you aren't going to bribe me, after all the years of all of us being cancelled at the behest of advertisers, just so nice. It just felt like you had a spokesperson all of a sudden, or a fighter in your corner. Yeah.
Yeah, it's too much control from these big advertisers, isn't it?
Yeah, well, the control mechanism of advertising and the control mechanism of the powerful and the control mechanism of the Board of Deputies or the Muslim Council or the Catholic churches, doesn't matter what religion, all of those control mechanisms are all the things that are the shackles that we try and shake off. So it just felt like it was like the releasing of chains. It was exceptional.
This was just a short excerpt from a long, deep and fascinating discussion. Go down the rabbit hole with me right there.